Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Mummy's Mask. We are going to be staying with this group for a bit. We call this
Mummy's Mask, huh?
I'm sorry,
Mummy's Mask? We're doing Mummy's Mask this week?
Dang, huh? Barney Must Die brainwashed me and got the mummy. I just went back
One second, let me roll a new character.
I just went back to 2016, 2017. So just living in the past a bit. Welcome to Curse of Strahd. We're going to be sticking with the Depression gang for a bit. While they are currently about 2 days behind the other group. So you guys get to play without any breaks, no having to tag in or out. It's just straight up you guys all night. You guys arrived in Krezk in the last session, and you went up the winding road up towards the Abbey, where you saw the Abbot, who then started to make his way back up the path. Would you guys like to follow him? Or are you too scared?
I mean, we're supposed to take Irina to the Abbey.
Yeah,
so let's at least figure out what the fuck is going on.
As you begin walking up the winding pathway, and the Abbot is about 20 feet ahead of you, the church bell begins to ring. It rings at an odd pace, not denoting that it is a certain time of the day or that service is in session. Instead, it is just ringing randomly, like dong, 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 dong. Can you guys make perception checks, please?
I was about to reach for my dice.
I also did the same thing where I was like, oh crap, I didn't put out my dice.
Oops.
Perception?
Oh,
Yep,
I'm so perceptive today.
Xandra.
Hello.
You hear it coming from within the church courtyard at a distance. It is very quiet, but you are confident. You hear the sound of a dozen voices laughing from inside the church.
Well, I mean, that doesn't sound bad. That's a good sound, generally.
It is accompanying the
laughter?
strange, discordant ringing bell of the church.
Oh, I'm uncomfortable with it, but it's, laughing isn't a bad sound. Maybe I'm just uncomfortable with the situation. We've just had a bad turn of events.
We do know.
I'll lean over to the other two and be like, do you hear
Yeah,
that
sorry.
laughing?
Let me go a bit one step further. It's horrible, inhuman laughing.
Okay, less good.
That's important information for sure.
Can you give me a nature check?
Me?
give me a
Yeah.
sanity
You specifically,
maybe.
because you heard it.
Sanity.
Yeah, I don't know if I can give you a nature check.
I mean, you
That's
can.
fine.
It might not be good.
Yeah.
You do not recognize what could be laughing like that.
Okay. I'll just lean over and be like, guys, do you hear that really creepy laughing?
When she says that, you guys are able to pick up on it, just in the distance from within the courtyard of the church. You guys may each make nature checks as well if you feel so fit.
Come on.
Oh, Demlin.
Or Genlin.
I only have a +1 to nature. Are you kidding me?
Wow. Well,
do
so
too. I
does
only have
Genlin.
Genlin, you recognize the laughter almost like a pack of dogs.
Like hyenas?
Yeah, but you guys want to know what hyenas are.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, probably not.
Judgmental.
Did they have hyenas in the Fey Plane?
Maybe.
Could you
I've
transform
never
into a
been
hyena?
there.
I've never
They
been
sound
there.
like dogs. Okay. Great.
It sounds like dogs laughing.
I've never heard a dog laugh before.
Me neither, but it sounds like if a dog laughed, that's I feel like what
Unsettling.
we would hear. Don't
This
you
place
agree?
kind of gives me the creeps. It's not normal.
Irina's
I-
Not that
paused,
anything is normal, but it's extra abnormal.
Irina's
I
paused
agree.
with the group and sees the concern on your guys' faces and says, "What's wrong?"
Do you not hear the scary bark laugh of the creepy dogs?
At this point, the laughing has stopped. And Irina listens and says, "No, but I do admit the church bell. I've never heard one ring like that before."
Are you
also that?
Are you okay? Are we good to keep going?
You notice that the abbot has rounded this corner, and he is beginning to make his way up the next part of the road up the hill.
That was a question directed at Irina.
Irina just sits there for a bit and says, "What do you... I've been through worse. This place seems much nicer than Barovia. But I'll trust you guys more than anyone else here."
Tiny turns to the other two.
I don't like it, but I don't know what else we would do.
Yeah.
For Irina, and we've come all the way here. Perhaps it's worth investigating and then making our decision.
Yes. This is a smart. Yes.
Okay, I'll start walking after the abbot at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep going.
Keep
going.
When you guys hit this part of the corner.
Sorry, can you do that again? I wasn't looking at the screen. I was
right
looking
there,
at Katie.
the round in the bend. Irina seems to become fixated on the small pond just northwest of the path.
Does she stop walking or just...
She pauses for a second.
She like rubbernecks as she's walking?
No, she kind of just is like, she's staring towards it and just stops in place.
Mm-hmm.
Is everything okay?
I heard something.
What'd you hear?
Like scary dog laughter.
Dogs laughing?
No, I heard someone calling my name.
From the lake?
Yeah, from
Or
down
the
there.
pond?
Have you ever been to Krezek before?
She starts moving forward, walking down the side. It's the incline is kind of like a slow, steady like this. She's able to walk down safely, but she begins walking towards the pool.
I will follow her.
Irina, I think we should go to the chapel. We can put our stuff there and then go paddle around later.
She does not seem to acknowledge you.
I'm just gonna keep pace with her.
Yeah, I'll also keep pace with her.
Gotta follow.
Even under gray skies, this pool at the north end of the village shimmers and sparkles. Near its shore sits an old gazebo on the verge of collapse. A wooden statue of a mournful, bare-chested man, its paint chipped and faded, stands in the gazebo with arms outstretched as though waiting to be embraced.
In the gazebo?
In the gazebo.
Is the gazebo this?
Yes, I believe so.
Is the gazebo this?
What's Irina? Is she walking to the lake or to the gazebo?
To the lake. The small pond. Or pool, rather. As Irina reaches the pool's edge, an image appears in its sparkling blue waters. A handsome youth of kind and noble visage. The sadness in his eyes turns to sudden joy. "Titania," he says. "It has been so long. Come, my love. Let us be together at last.
Her name is Irina.
Irina gasps and puts a hand on her heart. My beloved Sergei. In life, you were a prince and a man of faith. We were to be married long ago. Has this blessed pool called your spirit to me? She reaches towards the water surface as a hand of water rises up to take hers.
I'm gonna
slap her hand down.
hold her other hand.
So, Xandra's holding the hand?
The other hand.
Her other hand, the one
Yep.
that's not reaching forward.
I'm
going to
I'm
slap
gonna
her hand down.
When you slap her hand, she begins screaming, and she collapses to the ground.
I'm so sorry.
Is
Tiny's
the
kind of just panicking.
image still in
Sergei's
the pool?
images fade, and Irina cries and screams his name. People in the village begin to look towards the screaming woman at the top of the village.
So
Irina.
the image in the water is gone now?
Yes.
I'll like get down on one knee and like grab her shoulders and be like, it's okay, it's gone.
She continues to scream and call out, Sergei, my beloved, Sergei, where did you go? Where are you?
The fuck?
Irina, he did not say your name. This is not you.
She just continues. Her screams actually become low, bellowing sobs as she huddles over herself on the ground.
All right, well, I'm gonna pick her up and start walking towards the chapel.
Yeah. Seems good.
All right. Let me get the chapel up.
I'm so confused.
When you get to the north gate, the abbot is nowhere to be seen. The road from the village climbs above the mist to the wide ledge on which the abbey is perched. A light dusting of snow covers the trees and the rocky earth. The gravel road passes between two small stone outbuildings, to either side of which stretches a 5-foot-high, 3-foot-thick wall of jumbled stones held together with mortar. Blocking the road are iron gates attached to the outbuildings by rusty hinges. They appear to be unlocked. Viewed through the gates, the stone abbey stands quiet. Its two wings are joined by 15-foot-high curtain wall. A belfry protrudes from the rooftop to the closer to the north wing, which also sports a chimney of billowing gray smoke. Let me see if I can get the map up for you guys. Make sure it's all good and blocked out, and then I brought it closer. I didn't. I'm dumb. Oh, there's two maps. Are you kidding me? All right. Give me a second, everybody.
I'm not kidding you.
I'll put it there. And then this one can follow it. And there.
Like, out of game, neither of you guys have heard the name Sergei before, right? No, I'm not.
I mean, in
missing
like
something in my notes.
telenovelas.
Yeah, no, but I mean, sorry. I mean, like, as a player, I haven't just forgotten to put something in my notes.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think we've also heard the name he called her before either.
Yeah, Tatya?
Tatya?
Tatiana.
Tatiana. Yeah, haven't heard that one either. Okay.
Okay. And I'll get you guys on this map. Reveal areas, please. Just work. It doesn't work.
Wah wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Blah 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 blah.
Bup.
Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
You have a beautiful singing voice, Mike.
Thank you. I did it
What
just
am
for
I
you.
doing?
Oh,
Aww.
someone who
That's
cares about me.
So touching.
Did James die? Yeah, he's still separate.
Did James die?
Marshall and James are in
He's
another
separate.
plane of existence right now.
Oh,
They're
hey.
in a happier plane of
This
existence.
time when I do it, she can hear me. Caitlin!
Oh, one second. Don't look yet. Close your eyes, everybody.
No, I'm not looking.
It's
I'm too zoomed out.
in. Yeah.
God, Roll20 is just not working for me right now. There we go. Okay, cool. You can look.
Okay, let's zoom. Oh, that bottom corner. Great.
Okay, and now I need to get your tokens, which are somewhere in this frickin' thing. Probably at the bar. You always went to the bar.
Always went to the bar.
Always went to the bar.
I think that was the last place we were at, though.
Where's Gamlin on this map? There he is.
He was at the bar.
I'm always at the bar.
The whole time.
The whole time I never left.
Okay. Bear with me, everybody. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Grrr! That's my best bear.
Each square is 10 feet, so I gotta make these tokens smaller. You guys are too big.
He's so big.
We were the monsters the entire time. Spoilers.
You're finally getting
Monsters were within us.
I mean, you're not wrong. So far, not wrong.
Okay, and now I can just reveal a bit more of the map for you guys now that everything's set, and I have to do it with the polygon tool because...
This is not a square place.
No, just because Roll20 doesn't do rectangle reveals for me anymore.
Aw,
Yeah, I don't like it, Sam I am.
so sad.
I don't like green eggs and ham.
Do not like it, Sam.
You
I
do
am.
not like them, Sam? I am.
But I will eat them with you
Damn
if
it.
you ask.
Will you
Okay.
eat green eggs and ham with me?
Oh my god, where did this... There we go.
Wow, he
Okay.
didn't reply. What a dick.
The most quiet little request, too. It's so cute.
Okay, so yeah, you guys have hit the gate, and I'll just put you zoop right here.
Zoop, 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 zoop.
Zoop, zoop,
I
zoop,
assume
zoop,
Irena's somewhere with us, too.
Yeah, she is on his shoulders.
Right, you picked her.
Yeah, I'm currently carrying her.
Carrying the wailing woman.
All right, well, what would you guys like to do?
Go
As much
inside,
as-
I guess.
As much as I don't want to, I'm gonna take her to the Abbot.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys step in, stunted pine trees grow out of the rocky earth in the graveyard near the foundation of the Abbey's north wing. The windows of the structure are cracked panes of lead glass. Ancient gravestones burst forth from within a thin crust of snow in the yard. Below the low wall that surrounds the graveyard, the ground falls away. The village lies 400 feet below, and the view is breathtaking. So you guys get a big view of the area. Oh, good, rectangle's working.
Woohoo!
Hey.
Oh my god, I gotta zoom out. So much space. So much room for activities. And we're so tiny.
Okay. As you guys can keep walking towards the entrance of the Abbey, which you actually cannot see from where you guys are walking.
Good times.
Oh no, sorry, it's actually right. This is a huge map, and it's really awkward. But I got it. Justin's got it. Don't worry, guys. He's got it. He's got it. Boom.
Oh.
There it is. It's going in right there. It's.
Oh, okay.
As you guys step in, as far as you guys have stepped, two voices call from the guard towers that you just walked by.
These ones?
Yeah, those ones. And let me just zoop. As two figures step out. God, I'm having a time right now. Did you guys see me accidentally open the... Why is that hidden?
Turn order? Yeah,
Why is that
I
hidden
thought we were
again?
going to go to combat now.
What is happening? There we go.
There goes.
As two figures step out.
Yeah.
The one to this, the one further on the bottom of your guys' perspective, he has a cloak over his face, and he seems to be covered in fur, with half of his body having reptilian scales. The other one is a hunched over man with a dog face and one human arm, while the rest of the body he is hunching over himself in a dog, kind of like walking as if a dog would mixed with a human. They go, like this, "Oi! Oi!"
I'll step forward and just be like, "Yes."
Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy.
What business have ye here?
That was great, Justin.
Thank you.
We
were following the Abbot.
Refuge for this woman in the Abbey.
Are you here to see the Abbot?
Yes.
Yes, he came in just before us, did he not?
He scratches his ear and says, "I will take you to him in the Abbey."
Okay.
The two begin to walk. The one with the reptile skins, as it gets closer, you see that the eye under its reptilian, on the reptilian side of its face, is cat-like as they begin to move up the path.
I don't like this.
I don't like this. As we're walking, I'll whisper to Genlin and just be like, "Have you ever seen anything like this?"
No.
So they look like, I don't know.
Is this like a Full Metal Alchemist thing?
Oh, getting left behind.
All right.
Ward.
A 15-foot-high curtain wall joins the Abbey's two wings. Behind its battlements, two guards stand at attention. Their features obscured by fog. Below them, set into the wall, is a pair of 10-foot-high wooden doors reinforced with bands of steel. To the right of these doors, mounted on the wall, is a tarnished copper plaque. The doors swing open, and the two leading you step inside, and I will reveal that area for you as well. Okay.
Caroline.
Ba, ba, ba.
As they enter in, they motion towards a well that is in the center of this large courtyard. And
Should we be able to see?
The dog, the one with the dog snout, laughs. And the laugh sounds like the laugh you guys heard on the wind. And he says... Oh, sorry, Mike?
We can't see anything.
I know, I'm revealing. It's a big area with a very weird shape. Don't worry, it's coming.
Okay. Wait.
I'm just explaining as opposed to I'm not going, all right, clicky here, clicky here.
Okay.
Carry on.
He points towards the well in the center of this large courtyard and says, "If you know what's good for you, I wouldn't poke your head in there. That's where Misha lives." And then he laughs to himself, and it carries on the wind. The
well?
Yeah, the well.
Dislike.
The other one hits the laughing one in the stomach, and the two begin to lead them. Continue on their path to lead you guys to the Abbot.
Kind of like.
Yeah, I'm
pause,
gonna.
But I'm not gonna look in. That seems like this place is too fucking weird.
Curious.
I'll stop about here if Genlin doesn't join.
No idea. I slowly walk past it, and then I realize that Tiny is closer to those guys than I am, so I'm gonna catch up. And
Tiny is curious, but also carrying a screaming Irina.
She's crying now. The screaming.
She's crying.
The Wailing Woman.
The Wailing Woman.
They motion towards the door and says, "The Abbot will see you in his quarters. You may venture in here."
Okay.
He then tries to scratch some ticks out of his ear.
I'm gonna let Xander go first, and then I'll let Tiny go as well, and I'll be the last to go in.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna zoom in now because we're done the Great Traverse.
The Great Traverse.
Gentle sounding music trickles down from above, played on a single stringed instrument by some unseen master. The ground floor is one large 50-foot square room with arched leaded glass windows. A cauldron sits on an iron rack above a fire in a hearth, while above the fireplace mantel hangs a golden disc engraved with the symbol of the sun. In one corner, a wooden staircase climbs to the upper level, while in the other corner, a stone staircase descends into darkness. Several chairs surround a wooden table that stretches nearly the length of the room. Wooden dishware and gold candelabras are neatly arranged on the table, standing behind which is a young woman with alabaster skin dressed in a torn and soiled red gown. Her auburn hair is neatly bundled so as not to touch her soft shoulders. She seems lost in her own thoughts. You can't help but notice that she looks somewhat like Irina.
Is she visible currently?
Yes. A handsome young man in a brown monk's robe gently takes the woman by her hand. A painted wooden holy symbol that depicts the sun hangs from a chain around his neck. He moves with the grace of a saint. You immediately recognize him as the abbot.
Sorry, which one is which?
The one on the bottom is the woman.
The creepy looking one is the woman that looks
the one
like
who supposedly looked in the red dress. Got it.
Yeah.
He sees you enter and says, "Welcome. Thank you for coming. You're probably very confused. No one has been to my church in a long time."
No kidding.
Yes. Pleasantries and such. Can you help her?
When he sees who you're holding, he kind of tilts his head to the side and says, "Mike, in the name of the Morning Lord, she looks..." And then he motions, he kind of looks towards the woman next to him and says, "What's wrong with her? She seems catatonic."
She got transfixed by Pond, and then Waterman came out and was like, "I love you, come with me." And we stopped her and she started screaming. And then she started crying. And then she started howling.
He lowers the woman's whole hand that he's holding, and it just kind of falls limp and dead to the side of her body. And he moves gracefully around the table to move closer to you guys. "A figure in the pool. The Morning Lord's pool just near the Abbey. Yes?"
Yeah.
Presumably there was a very handsome chested man statue.
Yeah, that could be the Morning Lord.
He had a chest of bears.
He called her Tatiana?
You don't even need to roll an insight. His face changes immediately at that. "Please, seat her in one of these chairs. I will call someone to come look at her, and we will figure out what ails her." What did you say her name was?
Irina.
Irina. He moves past Genlin and steps out the door to talk to these two.
Can I hear that?
Yeah, you can. You can hear Genlin.
Okay.
Xander, did you want to do something?
Yeah, when he leaves, I want to go over to the other version of Irina and, wave a hand in front of her face. Be like,
as you get closer, you see that you can see the seams in her powdered skin where disparate body parts have been stitched together.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no.
He mentions that he says to these two at the door, says, "We need some medical assistance." And then there is kind of a bark of agreement, and then the two begin to move deeper into the courtyard, and you lose track of them.
That's fine.
He steps back in and walks past you and kind of just gives you a very gentle nod.
I'll nod back.
1 second.
Yep.
He says to you, Xandra, says, I would not touch her. She is still my work in progress. Please, sit. You're probably hungry. And we're going to take a break for YouTube there.